Okay, welcome back to our anchor series, and today I'm going to cover the basket hitch. The basket hitch is probably the most simple anchor you'll ever do, and in my hands I have a rope tied with a double fisherman's making a loop, and a basket hitch is nothing more than this right here. Okay, I'm going to wrap my anchor, and then I'm going to put a carabiner in there. Put those together. Okay, that's a basket hitch. Now, if this is too long, we can always double this up, which makes it much stronger, incidentally. So this is a fairly small tree. So what we can do is if you put this big loop in your hand and put your hands together like this, and then grab both and put your thumbs in its center loop, it will double your loop up. Then we can wrap this like this, making a much stronger basket hitch. One thing you need to be mindful of is now you have 4 strands. So if you have depending on your type of carabiner you carry, on this style here, I want to use the wider top. Okay, so I don't cross load my carabiner. So that's one drawback of doubling it up like that, but much stronger. Okay, so that is the basket hitch. Now, the most common way you'll find a basket hitch, and I have several examples down here, is our pre-made slings. Okay, this one here has 2 metal eyelets, and basically all you do is this right here. Put your carabiner in there and you're done. Okay, each one will have a label on here showing what it's rated for. Okay, and this one here, you can't do a choker style, but you can do an end-to-end, which is 8,000 pounds, 35 kilonewtons, and in the basket it is 60 kilonewtons, or 13,600 pounds, close to being double. Okay, so what they're saying is this right here is almost twice as strong as if you were to pull eye to eye in a straight line. Okay, so there's one commercially made style. Here's another. Now this one, you can actually use it as a choker, which is nothing more than sticking one eye through the other. Okay, and basically what you've done is you've girth hitched it. Okay, now this has ramifications. Again, the strongest configuration is going to be the basket hitch, just like that. Okay, so if you look on the label on this particular one, in the 90 degree basket, 1,700 pounds is a working load limit. 60 degree basket, 1,400 pounds. But in the choker, it is only 640 pounds. And in the vertical, which means eye to eye, is 850 pounds. So you get more than double the strength rating if you put it in a basket configuration. So always be mindful of that. You want to go with the strongest possible combination. Okay, I'll show 2 more examples here. This is a span set, and this is a sewn nylon sling. Some are made of polyester, but this comes from the rigging world, and the rope world has quickly adopted the span sets because they're so versatile. But mainly this is made for lifting heavy loads with cranes and stuff like that. But and one thing you'll notice is it's much wider. This protective sheath is much wider. The inner core is not that big, but you'll need a much larger carabiner to use this if you do use it. But it is gaining a lot of traction, especially slinging large objects, such as vehicles or columns or something like that. But this is called a span set, and this is another configuration with the basket hitch. Okay, and we can also use it as a choker too. But again, be mindful, it's going to cut down way, at least half on your strength rating if you do that. Okay, with your working load limit. Okay, so that's the span set. The last thing I want to show is the wire rope, or the wire rope slings, and they have a swagged eye to eye. And again, you would use this in the basket configuration, but mainly this is for environments that either have sharp edges that might cut nylon or polyester, or Dyneema for that matter, or for corrosive environments, like if you're slinging like an axle on a vehicle and there's grease and oil and stuff like that. You don't want those contaminants on your soft goods. Okay, so a wire sling would be great for that application. But the most typical, once again, the most typical way we would use something like this is in the basket configuration. All right, so that's it. Very, very simple anchor. And I just wanted to showcase all the different choices you have if you want to go this route. All right, until the next one. Bye.